So traders, gold, silver, and the markets are starting to look a bit top heavy here right now, and we could be getting ready for a drop in all markets, something I've been talking about now for the last few weeks, but I want to give you what's an update on today, so let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader, so this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. See that trading course on the screen there, guys. Make sure you grab access to that. Plus also, I'm running a webinar today. You'll be able to get all the details with a link in the description. Make sure you get access to that free trading course. I promise you, if you make mistakes, you need to understand how to read the charts better, need a good trading system. It's in that trading course there. So let's actually get into the markets today as I speak. So the market's actually having a little bit of a down day today. Not really much going on with the actual stock market itself. The big thing I'm actually watching for when it comes to the Dow Jones though is you can see here the Dow Jones is sort of squeezing up into this. This is the Dow Jones here, and we're squeezing up into this pattern right now, as you can see, right? Squeezing up into the pattern. And so what's actually happening right now with this here is that we are going to get a breakout. This breakout here is going to be quite strong. Now, the really interesting thing with the Dow Jones that I'm watching that could actually give me a bit of a, I'm actually hoping for this to happen because it could probably give me a really good shorting opportunity, and that is probably bam and then bam, breaking like something like that on this chart here will probably send this market down to new lows past this 29,000 level if we do get something like this. So it's probably going to be a really good shorting opportunity for me. It's more like an advanced style of trades of opportunities. If you actually check out my trading system, again, I teach you for free in that trading course link in the description. I actually teach you that for free. So I do look for my trading. I do look for trading. Most of my trading is done via trading system, but then setups like this here that are screaming at me that if we get something like this on the Dow Jones, we could see a cascading effect of movements on the downside looking at there on the Dow Jones there. Moving over now through to the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 is doing something similar, but not the exact same. So we're getting a bit of a double top right now on the S&P 500. We're getting a pullback. There's other two things that's going to happen here. Firstly, the first one is that we're going to go sideways and we're going to continue squeezing up into this stronger pattern. And then we're going to get a breakout to the upside. And then if that happens, you know, probably the Dow Jones is not going to break to the downside at the same time. But if this happens and we do break to the upside, we're probably not going to move to the downside, and then we're probably going to get something like that. The big key I'm watching for is that do we actually do something like this, where we can see here where the market actually starts to squeeze up like this, and then suddenly we get a big breakdown bar like that, all right? So squeezing up high, higher, low. And then we're squeezing up in this triangle pattern. Now, this actually looks like an ascending triangle pattern, right? We've got the moving coming up, squeezing up, resistance. Oh, ascending triangle pattern. Here we go to the upside. Well, I've seen a lot of these trades because the overall flow of the market is still down. If you actually see how, what I call the overall flow of the market, see how it's pretty much down through here. We're not really on an upward flow of the markets there. So if we do squeeze up and we break to the downside, that if we get something like that on the S&P 500, and then along with the actual Dow Jones, the Dow Jones actually starts to get the breaking below the 33,000, we could actually see a cascading effect on a really big selling move, and it could be a really good shorting opportunity for me to really pick up some really good, you know, some good coin from there. So that's exactly what I'm looking for from there. Move over now through to the Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq itself, guys, I was actually hoping for the Nasdaq to hold here for a little bit. If you see my yesterday's video, I was hoping for something like this in the markets here, right? Something like that. So we can see that's what's going on there. And then I was hoping for something like this. We still could possibly get something like that on the Nasdaq, but that's exactly what I'm looking for on the Nasdaq to see what's actually going on there and how that's all working out from there. So that's the big thing I'm focusing on now on the markets through there. If I go have a look at, say, the mining sector right now, so let's go have a look at, say, the GDX. And something I've been talking about here for quite some time is that we're probably likely to start to see these markets roll over. And the reason why is because we've just spent quite a bit of time going to the upside for these markets. And if I bring up the weekly chart, I am noticing that there's definitely something. There's different. This is a weekly chart now, by the way, guys. I'm just checking this here. There's probably a definite area through there. That's where it is right now on that level. You can see what I'm looking at right now, guys, is I'm looking at this point through here, all through here as well too, all through here, and then the resistance through there as well too, right? So we're definitely at that level right now when it comes to that GDX, and we're sort of squeezing up through there, but we're probably likely to get a bit of a pullback out of this level through here. Again, if I'm looking at where it's probably likely to pull back to, I can see that there's probably, there's a bit of an area around at least that $30 level. So that whole $30 level is like a bit of an area if it's going to hold and bounce. But if the 30 level doesn't hold on the GDX, then that could actually spell some more downside to come out of that through there as well too. Move over now through to the silver and gold market, and as you can see, the silver market right now is still really just having a bit of what I call the roller coaster pattern, right? Where the market goes up, and then it flattens, it slows, and then it's probably going to do something like that. So we really see how we're just going sideways through here. Really not much going on with silver. We're still at this area of strong areas of resistance, and we're going sideways through here. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see this market start to come down now. If I go look at the hourly chart as well too, you can see what's happening with the hourly chart right now. I'm going a bit more deeper here, but you can see down. So we've actually come down, and now we're going slow across. So I wouldn't be too surprised to start to see something like that happening on the silver market. Oh, that's the hourly chart there. Going back to the daily charts, that's what we're seeing through there as well too. And then moving over now through to the final one of this update for you guys, and this is the gold market. I've been telling you guys about this gold market, so get ready for a drop in gold. Very, very, very high probability that we're going to get this. We're starting to what we call slow in the markets, and I'll teach you something here. Whenever you see a market do something like this, whenever you see the market go up like that, that's strong, right? That's a very strong move. But what if the market's going up, but it does something like that on an angle basis? See how if this is strong, this is now what? Weak, right? So sometimes the market can go up like this, but then it can just start to do, see the angle of what I'm doing here? See how this is strong, it goes strong, then it starts to not be as strong. And what tends to happen from that there, and then we start to get something like this on the downside. And the purpose of me actually bringing that up to you is you can see here, right now as I speak, you're getting this very nice strong move up. But notice how we're just going, see how we're doing that pattern again, right? We're going strong, and then we're starting to slow a lot of it, where we're not really galloping a lot. We're starting to slow down a lot. And then from that process, we start to get something like that moving forward there, right? So low, moving up, and then a rollover effect of what's actually happening through there. So we can see that that's what's going on through there when it comes to the good old gold there. Also, guys, a bit of a bonus trading for you guys. I'm noticing Tesla right now and what's going on with Tesla. A big thing that's always to keep an eye out for when it comes to your trend analysis is always be looking at the weekly charts. I know there's been a lot of talk about Tesla. Oh my god, Tesla. You know, Tesla's gone up 80% since $100. Oh my goodness. But the big thing you want to watch out for with Tesla is if we go to these weekly charts, this is just a big pullback in an overall bear market, right? And this has actually happened a few times now this year. Look at this here, right? So we've gone what? We've gone down and then a pullback, down and then pullback. But look at this here, high, lower high, down, big pullback, lower high, down, big pullback. Guess what this is? A lower high. So if you're looking at Tesla on a daily charts and you're looking at Tesla when it comes to like this point through here, you can actually see, oh yeah, we're getting a rally. Oh, look, Tesla's starting to get a rally. But you're not seeing, this is small picture, right? Small picture. But you're not seeing the big picture when it comes to reading these markets and understanding them. That's why when it's so important that when we're looking at the markets, we always look at the weekly chart to see what's the true trend of this. Because is it just a pullback or is it a change in trend? Right? Because if the market's going down, up, up. This is down. If the market's just doing something like this, guess what? If the market's doing that, that is just what? That is just a pullback before. A lot of the times you're going to get something like that. As you can see, right? Down, up, lower, high, roll over, down, up, lower, high, roll over, down, up, lower, high, and then roll over. So we're starting to see that cascading effect happening through there, right? So support levels through here, resistance, and then resistance through there. I wouldn't be too surprised to see Tesla start to head back down again, to start to see another leg down. This whole rally through here is probably likely to come to an end real soon, and I wouldn't be fooled by it.